Okay, now off to find some breakfast. Breakfast? Way too many tempting sweets.
Yes! Looks a bit like Cardiff Bay, Wales.
While out here in Amsterdam, I noticed that there's a lot of bikes. I mean, a lot. Seems more bikes than cars. Just like how Wales has more sheep than people, it seems. And I love the bikes and the green grass here. If you haven't already noticed, I have a small obsession with Wales. The place, not the animal. I know, why am I talking about Wales if I'm in Amsterdam? Shh. But I'm here to give you a fact. That is, because there's a million bikes here in Amsterdam and a ton of water canals, you could just assume the amount of bikes that fall into the canal every year. That is 15,000. At least that's the amount that is taken out of the water canals each year. What? Also back in 1930s, people would purposely throw their bikes into the canal so that the Nazis wouldn't use these for weapons. So that they would rust, of course. Smart people! So if you get a bike in Amsterdam, don't expect to keep it for so long. 'Cause, boy, there's water and there's drunk people. And people that just like pranks. I saw some beautiful artwork, masterpieces, such a blessing.
She's a sunflower, she's my one.
I was walking with my dad down Dam Square. I saw a ton of pigeons, so I went over.
I got a picture taken, and I was taking this video when this guy gave me some rice. As pigeons started flying on me, he threw rice on my head and they flew on my head.
Yeah, so I walked down the red light district today, and prostitution is legal in Amsterdam. It was extremely depressing. I was walking with my dad, and seeing all that, goodness, I was just silently prayer walking the whole way. I wanted to do something, but I just wasn't prepared. So in Amsterdam, there's this running joke. Since one of the oldest Catholic churches is right next to a daycare provider and the red light district, they say that the dads bring the kids to daycare, then go window shopping, then confess their sins at church, and everything's all dandy. Though I'm like, what kids? I don't see any kids here. That's not true. I saw 2 kids. One, a street performer was spraying water on the kid. Then the next, another street performer another day was yelling at the kids saying, "Get out of here, this isn't a place for kids." Which is not. At least in the area that I stayed in. I mean, it smelled like weed everywhere. And not to shame on Dam Square in Amsterdam, but like, where are all the kids? Though when I went further out, I saw a lot of kids and they were adorable. They were all holding hands, it was so cute. Hey, doesn't it look like Venice? Also, there's the old church. Do you see the hook? I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Oh, cool. Why?
Daddy, silly me, look. We forgot what. Smoke another joint, dude. And all the people that witnessed you killing me. Keep it tight. Watch the piercing.
That's me. So, the hook. Because in Amsterdam they have such tall houses, which they all have to be a certain height. How would you get like a sofa all the way on like the 5th floor? Well, you see, these hooks bring the huge furnitures up to the top. I'd probably pay to see that because I'm like, whoa, it's a crane for your house. Oh, holy crap. Oh, and
there's cows on the ceiling.
Guess the shoe fit. Okay, this Ripley's Believe It or Not museum totally tripped me out, bro. Like, seriously. What the what, man?
Why would you want to be put into a grandfather clock when you die? Oh.
Come on, this is scary.
No, 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 no.
Another really neat thing is that I took a train, I think it was 4 hours, to Frankfurt, Germany with my dad. He had some work business out there, so we went to a car show. That was absolutely amazing to see, but we didn't stay long, because my dad quite literally had an appointment with a hybrid Lamborghini. What? Where on earth did you come from? What? You too cute. Xander, did you do this?